to the video lecture. In the last uh, uh, the last lecture, I was discussing something regarding what you call as the mechanism of oscillation of reflex Weisbrunn oscillator. So there was some problems which are related to uh, uh, the things what I have been recorded in the last video. This was not legible. The last paragraph was not legible. So let me show that also in this video lecture. So this was the last point that I had to discuss this point. So as I told you, the bunching occurs towards the positive maximum to negative maximum. Thus, the bunching limit is from positive maximum to negative maximum of the RF voltage cycle. Therefore, bunches occurs only once per cycle. That's very important. Centered around electron A and transfer energy to the cavity to conserve the total power. Okay. So if the power delivered by the bunched electron to the cavity is greater than power loss in the cavity, the electromagnetic field amplitude at the resonance frequency of the cavity will increases to produce microwave oscillation. Okay. So if it is less, then microwave oscillation will not be produced. So the RF output power is coupled to the output through the coupling loop. Okay. So now I will discuss regarding the modes of oscillation of reflex Weisbrunn oscillator. This thing I have talked in the video in the online class. So let me write some of the points related to these modes of oscillation. So this modes of oscillation is very important because in this particular mode only, for a particular mode only, the oscillator will show, or the reflex Weisbrunn oscillator will show a sustained oscillation. In all other modes, all other this oscillation will be there, but the sustained oscillation will not be produced. So that has to be maintained, or the Doppler voltage as well as the beam voltage has to be maintained properly in order to obtain the sustained oscillation. Okay. So I will write that one, the some of the points related to this one. Let me write the first point. Anyway, you take down this the graph of Doppler voltage, the graph with respect to Doppler voltage, mode of VR in volts, and the beam voltage, that is VA in volts. This point is nothing but a beam or breakdown value or beam down value. Like that also is not possible. You can write beam down value or breakdown value. So this is the mode for n equal to 1. This is the mode for n equal to 2. It is not I am not talking about n, capital N. I am talking about the small n. So this relate to small n. Okay, values of small n. For small n value equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The size becomes reduced and reduced and reduced. Okay. Oscillator can deliver maximum energy to the cavity, maximum energy to the cavity at the instant which corresponds to maximum energy to the cavity at the instant which corresponds to any of the positive peak, any of the positive peak of the RF cycle, of the RF cycle of the cavity oscillation. That is shown in the previous diagram, that is in the associate diagram. Okay, keep in mind. So just I will take T, capital T is nothing but time period. This thing I have explained in the video lecture. Time period at the resonant frequency, and I will take small ta. It's the time taken by a reference electron A to travel in the Ripple space and come back to the cavity at any positive peak voltage. Okay. So I will write that equation for that one. That is Ta is nothing but small n plus 3 by 4 into T. Which I can write it as n into capital N into T. Okay. And n, the values of n is 0, 1, 3, etc. Okay. And n is nothing but n plus 3 by 4 cycles. Keep in mind, n plus 3 by 4 cycles. So the larger the Rippler voltage, as I told you, larger will be the velocity. Larger the Rippler voltage, I told you, larger will be the velocity of electron V naught, and lesser will be the transit time Ta for the reference electron. Okay. So as per the equation A, I call this as equation A. Okay. So I will write that one. The next point. Okay. Larger the Rippler voltage, voltage, larger will be the velocity of electron. Right? Larger will be the velocity of electron. Larger will be the velocity of electron. Velocity of electron, that I will write as V naught. And lesser will be the transit time, that is Ta. Lesser will be the transit time Ta. Lesser is the transit time Ta. Okay. For the electron, for the Laplace electron, for the reference electron. Okay. Next, what that is clear from the as per equation 1. I think I have written equation 1. Equation A, as per equation A. Okay. So as per equation A, it is clear that I will write continuation of this. As per equation A, equation A, lesser the value of Ta, lesser will be the lesser will be the value of n. Lesser will be the value of n, and this n is called as mode number of Toeplitz price. Mode number of Toeplitz price. Okay. Therefore, the lowest mode, as I told you, the lowest order mode is nothing but n equal to 0. So that I will write. Therefore, the lowest order mode that is n equal to 0, for which capital N is equal to 3/4 cycles. That occurs when? For a maximum of ripple voltage, for a maximum value of ripple voltage, for a maximum value of ripple voltage. Okay, that is clear. Next point I write, when Ta is minimum, higher order mode occurs. For a Ta is minimum, higher order mode occurs for lower ripple voltage. Next point, larger the value of Doppler voltage, larger the value of Doppler voltage, what will happen? Larger will be the energy supplied by the to the cavity. Larger the value of Doppler voltage, larger will be the energy supplied to the cavity. Larger will be the energy supplied to the cavity. Plot it down. So once we are giving the larger values of Doppler voltage to the reflex spectrum, so larger energy will be supplied to the cavity by the bunch of electrons. By the bunch, and larger will be the output power. Larger will be the output power. Okay. So that also is the next point. The next point where I have to discuss with respect to the mode of oscillation is the Doppler voltage. We have to adjust the Doppler voltage in such a way that the bunches should be appeared exactly at any one of the positive maximum voltage of the RF side. Okay. So if it appears elsewhere, then the sustained oscillation will not be produced. So in order to have the sustained oscillation, the Doppler voltage has to be adjusted so that the bunch occurs at the positive, exactly at the positive maximum voltage. Okay. So that I have to write. The Doppler voltage okay. This way. Okay. The Doppler voltage has to be adjusted. Such that the bunch appears exactly at any of the positive maximum voltage of the RF signal. Okay. Next point, if it appears anywhere else, then sustained oscillation will not be produced. If it appears elsewhere in the cycle, then the oscillation are not sustained. Okay, then the oscillations are not sustained. Keep in mind. Thus, you have the sustained oscillation with respect to a certain combination of beam voltage as well as the Doppler voltage. Right? Thus, only for certain combination, of anode voltage, which I can call it as beam voltage, and the Doppler voltage, the oscillation sustain. The oscillation are sustained. S-T-A-I-N-E. Okay, sustain. And at the other value, and at other values, they are not. They are not. So this is shown in the Shawnee mode figure. Mode figure. Just the above figure. Okay, what's the mode figure? What I have drawn there. Okay, that figure. In the figure, I have written the shaded portion. Shaded area corresponds to the figure shaded area correspond to sustaining of oscillation. Okay, sustaining of oscillation for what? What I would like sustaining of oscillation for suitable beam voltage, for suitable beam voltage and Rippler voltage combination. Okay, and finally so in the figure, the shaded area corresponds to sustaining of oscillation for suitable beam voltage and Rippler voltage combination. I think it's clear for you. And from the mode pattern that's from the figure, from the mode pattern, what I will say, the oscillation are quite possible for a ranges, for the range, I will write range, okay, for the range of this voltage, for a range of this voltage which yield transit time n from 1 3/4 to 6 3/4. Okay, fine. Last point. So different modes of n of oscillation from 1 to 6 shown respectively. Okay, in the figure. So one more small point I write. So the lower mode, as in the figure, I explained that one. The lower modes gives larger output power, but requires larger beam voltage, larger values of Doppler voltage, Doppler, and beam voltage. And finally, so that is clear from the figure, that is lower mode gives larger output power, that is at n equal to 0, n equal to 1 you will have output power will be more. But the thing, once the output power moves, then we have to apply for the larger values of Doppler and beam voltage. So normally in the practice case, we prefer the mode in between 2 and 3. That was the thing. In practice, mode corresponding to n equal to 2 or n equal to 3 are preferred. Okay. So this is nothing but some law. So once the mode value is lower, then you have to apply for larger Doppler voltage as well as the beam voltage. So you have oscillation anywhere in anywhere, but in order to maintain the sustained oscillation, it should be the bunching of electrons should be between the two positive peaks. Otherwise, you will not obtain the sustained oscillation.